Up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kekkon Yubiwa Monogatari Chapter 37. And I dropped this series a while back because I got really overwhelmed and I never could find a really good chapter to start, doing live reactions for this series again, and then I just fell behind. And today, because I saw a new chapter was out, I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm going to finally catch up and see if I can finally do a live reaction for this series and, and all that shit. Anyway, man, this series is getting good because this chapter, we're actually going to find out what happened to the original Ring King, because we found out the Elven Elder that took us to the library, she's the original princess, and she, like, at the end of the chapter 36, she took us in to this, like, crypt, and you saw, like, the Ring King's hand. It's, like, decrepit, it's, like, mummified, and it's so creepy. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, without further ado, let's get to this chapter and find out what happened to the original Ring King. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this. Here we go. Once the world was balanced, an endless balance between the living and the abyss. And this chapter is titled Maybe. The abyss. Some say it appeared out of nowhere. Others that it existed since the world began. It came from the darkness to the north, took the form of beasts, attacked humans, gnawing on them. And we did see the abyss, like Monsters of the Abyss, a few chapters prior to this one. And we also saw when we fought the Abysmal Lord, he hit Sato with a curse, and it's like a curse of the abyss kind of thing, or abyssal curse, and oh my god, and Hime was the only one that was able to, remove it, or like, oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Calm it down for a little bit. It's not, she didn't cure it, but, it's calmed down. So the thing though is with this curse though, and this is what's really crazy, is if they don't find, a way to break the curse, that Sato might actually turn into a freaking abysmal monster, which will be, if that happens, which I don't think it's gonna happen. That is just fucking insane. But anyway, let's keep going here. When those gnawed by this darkness died, their bodies vanished, leaving nothing behind. Oh god, not even dust. It was as if they never existed. Holy shit. The abyss attacked many, but people used what they had to face it, be it knowledge or courage, magic or swords. In exchange for countless lives, the abyss was once again pushed back into the Shadowlands. The battle between man and the abyss has been fought again and again since ancient times. But suddenly the balance crumbled. The beast had a king, darkness in human form. The Abyssal Lord arrived. The beast became an army that followed orders. They marched down from the north. Oh, here they come. People fought to protect their homelands. The Abyssal Lord's power overwhelmed them. Countless countries fell and were gone. The abyssal darkness tipped the balance and was poised to swallow the world. The Ring King was a light that appeared amidst the despair. He seemed kind, yet somehow also shifty. He appeared first in Nakanakita, a land surrounded by the beast's army waiting to fall. Oh god, if this series ever got an anime, it'd be so good. Let's see. Here we go. Here he goes. Here's the king. Woo! Just battling him. Oh, this is what Sato's gonna be doing more of. This is what Sato has to do at some point. Because, dude, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how the ring is supposed to be. Because up till now, we've seen, like, a little bit of the ring's power, but we haven't seen it like this. Holy shit, this is awesome. No one had ever seen the like. No one had ever seen the like. Light magic. Oh, man. The man had powerful magic and an air of supreme confidence, and he said, "The power of the rings is the power of human bonds. To draw out the full power of the rings the gods have given me, allow me to marry beautiful princesses, ones that the public adore." That smile is just like, it's so I know the Ring King is supposed to be good, but God, that smile is creepy. To marry, the hero who will save the world, who would not be proud to do as much. Excuse me. The man took brides from each of the world's 5 races, and we happily chose to become his wives. Damn, those are the original ones. The Princess of Light, gentle, untouched by corruption. The Princess of Wind, pure and able to see what lay before them. The Princess of Fire, strong and courageous. The Princess of Water, beautiful and overflowing with love. The Princess of Earth, quick-witted and never wrong. Yeah, I gotta say this about the Princess of Earth. Yeah, in regards to, like, now, yes, that is definitely Amber. It's Amber to a T, and Amber is so fucking OP. I love Amber. And, oh my god. I just had to make that comment about the Princess of Earth because it's so goddamn true. And you know what? I'll say that it's true for the majority of them. The only one that I'm very skeptical on is the Princess of Water. Relating it to now. But anyway, let's keep going here. Hold on. Pure? Able to see what lay before them? The Princess of Wind? Obviously that's me. Each time the Ring King took a bride, he made a ring one linked to his own, one to each of the 5 tribes, and thus the 5 wedding rings were created. So that's how they were created. They all came from the original ring. The hero who saved the world, the Ring King, his name echoed across the land and his victories. The hearts of man were linked to him through the princesses becoming one with the Ring King. Oh, I wonder if this means Sato's gonna have to fuck all of them. Because it says becoming one, and god damn it, my mind just had to go to the gutter. The Ring King fought and won. And to reward these deeds, we gave him our hearts and our bodies. Oh, I fucking knew this shit was going down. That was our duty as the Ring Princesses. So, yes, to answer my question, yes, Sato's gonna get fucked. He's got a lot of pussy. He's gonna be getting a lot. And I think a lot of you men would love this. Fight. Mate, fight, mate, and fight some more, on and on. Dude, that sounds, man. So, yeah, in order for Sato to defeat the Abyssal King, yeah, he's gonna have to fuck all of them. He's gonna have to. The Ring King was strong, but the Abyssal Lord's forces did not waver. The fights grew ever more intense. Battles that risked his own life and the very fate of the world began to take their toll on the Ring King. All that remained was a scared man consumed with lust. Oh! I think it's lust in more ways than one. I think they're talking about, like, lust, fucking lust, and the lust for battle. I think that's what she means. Is that a shock? The Ring King was not the hero spoken of in legend. He was neither a savior sent by the gods nor one destined to save the world. Who was the Ring King? We only know the one worshipped like a god. The origins of the Ring King are not clear. And this is a good question. Like, where the fuck did he come from? And like, where did the ring come from? Is it like the ring from Lord of the Rings? Like, what? What? Heir to an ancient king, a sage's child, a god transformed. There were many stories, but the Ring King himself never said a word, it says. Yes, nobody knew him. No, nobody wanted to. No one would have believed him. The one thing he told us, I found the first ring in a field! This is like Lord of the Rings type shit! That man was just a farmer, just like us. He was a mere mortal! Oh! Oh! That's just it, like... So... Holy shit! So, now we gotta wonder, where did the ring itself come from? Where did the ring itself come from? Because the Ring King himself is immortal. Duh. But the ring itself, man, this is some shit straight out of Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, the one ring to rule them all. Oh my god. Let's see. In time he succumbed to power and lust. Well, to power and lust in more ways than one. He saw the princesses he'd married as mere vessels for power or as objects satiate his lust. He'd fed off us, trying to drain our power. With everything taken from us, our hearts grew weary, but for the sake of the world, we had to endure it. So you see, power and lust in more ways than one. Whether our hearts tied us together or our bodies did, the rings did not care how we were bound. So, it's an or kind of thing. So in Sato's situation, now I understand what the elder means for it being different this time, because in Sato's situation here, he hasn't fucked any of the girls. He hasn't fucked any of the princesses, and it's more of like they're more bonded via their hearts than anything else. So, well, obviously because they haven't fucked. So I understand what she means now. That makes a lot more sense. The Ring King's okay. Let me reread the full sentence at the bottom panel again. Whether our hearts tied us together or our bodies did, the rings did not care how we were bound. The Ring King's power grew ever greater. He defeated the abyssal armies in one land after another, freeing countries, saving their people. His power seemed to terrify even the mindless abyssal beasts. But even his allies feared his strength. When the Abyssal Lord is defeated, he'll be the next dictator. Drunk on power, filled with contempt for others, would a world he ruled be one of peace? This is so Lord of the Rings! Oh my god, this is so Lord of the Rings! The answer we Ring Princesses arrived at was to bury the Ring King. Oh my god! One princess was frightened by the too great power of the rings. One princess sought true love. One princess chose to free herself from the humiliation of slavery. One princess grew obsessed with the rings' power and sought to make them her own. This is Lord of the Rings! This is Lord of the fucking Rings! Holy crap! You too? You betray me? I knew that you would! Well, yeah, you're an asshole, dude! They cut off the hand with all the rings. But Dad, this is so fucking Lord of the Rings! A curse be upon you, on the rings, on the princess, on this very world. May the rings become cursed rings, a curse that will not leave the princess, a curse received by those she kisses. May those who seek power find their destinies gone mad. May your descendants suffer until the abyss swallows the world once more. Only one, the Princess of Light, pitied the man. And so when the Abyss is reborn, the Princess of Light's husband would be the new Ring King. Each of the 5 rings went off to their own kingdoms. We Ring Princesses hid the truth of it all. And that's my long, sad story. You see now why I did not wish to share it? Oh my god, damn straight I understand it! This is some straight Lord of the Rings shit, but God! Where did the ring come from? The wedding rings handed down in 5 lands, they are nothing but a curse. In the legends, the Ring King was badly wounded in battle. He gave his rings to the princesses and vanished. The Ring King was drunk on power, and we princesses took the sin of betrayal upon ourselves. That's the reality. Sato, when I saw your eyes, I saw a light that told me that this would not happen with you. Yep. I did not wish to cast a shadow on that light. But since you've made it this far as the new Ring King, I thought I should tell you myself. Well, I'm sure you all have much to think about. I'll take my leave of you here. What you learned here must never leave this place. And she has a smirk on her face. Oh my god. Oh my god, holy shit, I'm glad oh my god, I'm so glad I did a live reaction for this chapter. Holy shit. This chapter, oh my god. Wow, dude, we've been getting great chapters today. My god. So, man, as I've said throughout this video, this is some Lord of the Rings type of shit. The one ring to fuck you up. But the thing that is making me very like that smirk though that the elder had, she had when she left, like there's something suspicious. It's still finding suspicious, but like I want to know where the ring came. Like obviously we know former Ring King found it in the field. That's where he found it. But where was it before that? That's where I want to know. But man, this was so insane. Holy shit. What'd you guys think of this chapter? Were you guys shocked at that this, like, we went in like a Lord of the Rings direction here? Holy shit. So obviously Sato is not going to be like the Ring King where he's going to be drunk on lust and power. And he's not, and they're going to, and based on what was said, I think he's going to just he's not going to do the physical bonding with all of them. It's going to be more of a okay, let me start over this way. I think if the Ring King would have fallen in love with the princesses and, you know, developed like a closer relationship with a close relationship with the princesses like Sato is, I think things would have turned out differently, and that's why I think that's why the elder told Sato this, and the girls this story, because she knew that she could see that Sato's completely different from the Ring King, because even before the Ring King married the princesses, and before he really, you know, like got drunk on power and shit, there was like we saw the evil grin on his face. There was some fucked up shit. We knew he was kind of like fucked up in the head. There was something off about him. So yeah, I think that ring is just as bad as the Abyssal Lord's ring. And you know what would be really interesting if it turns out the Abyssal Lord, and no, not the Abyssal Lord. I wonder if, you know what? You know the voice that Sato heard, when he was fighting, that he heard from the ring? I don't think that was the original Ring King's voice at all. No, I think that was the same voice that drove the original Ring King into madness. That's what I'm thinking. That would make a lot of sense. It's either that or it's the original Ring King himself, because he did do the curse. But I think it's the one. I think it's got to be the voice of the person who actually of the actual rings. That's what I'm very curious what you guys think. This chapter was really, really good. Oh my god. I want to know more. I want to know where, like, I'm hoping something that I hope the manga explains later on, or I should say, I hope we find out later on, is where the ring came from. where it originally came from. Like if it really did come from the gods, if it came from hell, like if it was like another thing from the Abyssal Lord, because the Abyssal Lord has the black ring. So it's just making me really curious. Where did the ring come from? Anyway, very curious what you guys thought of this chapter, and what do you guys think? What are you guys' theories on the ring itself? Like, where do you think it came from? What do you think about the voice that's in the ring? Do you guys think it's the original Ring King, or do you think that it's that the Ring King, the original Ring King, heard the same voices that Sato is hearing, and that kind of drove him into madness as well? That would actually make a lot more sense, to be honest. Very curious. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, or in the Nerdigans Inc. Discord server. The link to that's in the description box below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, or GoFundMe, or purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.